Hey everybody, it's your boy Stang1981 with another unboxing video tonight. And it's May 17th, 2020. And I know I've told a few of my viewers that I have a wideband that's going on my car. I'm working on a few details on that, so stay tuned. I know for some of you guys in the car realm that's kind of, skimpy and not a big to-do, but I've been looking at it for a little bit and I have to iron out a couple of things and it'll be finished up. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, I got some stuff on the table tonight, so I'm going to turn you guys over so you can see what I got going on. So I've got things from a shout out to Popular Things on eBay, and I got a couple things here from CLK. So CLK from Lake Country, thank you very much. Everything came in at a very quick amount of time. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this unboxing video. Alright, so I'm going to take a pause and start opening up some boxes. Hang on just a minute. Okay, it's going to be a little awkward tonight because I've got my camera angle in a different direction than what I'm used to, so just bear with me for a second. So you're going to see more of my mug tonight on the camera than you will on the boxes, so I got to rotate it around so you guys can see. I'll start with the bags first. So hopefully this is showing up on camera. So I gotta hold it and I gotta aim you guys down so you can see what I'm doing, but let me just turn you back around. I'm gonna go ahead and pause you for a second so I can get the bags started. So just bear with me for just a second. Hang on. So as I said, this is from, I'm gonna be in and out, kind of wobbling the camera around a little bit, but some individual pads I ordered for Lake Country. So CLK, Connie Kempton, her handle is CLK on eBay. Appreciate it. Everything came in a timely fashion. I had ordered my my big box, which is going to be the Harbor Freight polisher, and it's going to be not the old cheesy thing that everybody's getting through with these Bauer edition polishers. I've got the old school Chicago Electric. I'm going to do a follow-up video on that as to why I bought it. I did buy this second hand from a pawn shop, which is Popular Things on eBay, so why I'm viewing it right now is to see what kind of condition it's in. It is in used condition. It does have some polishing powder, wax stuff on it from someone else using it before they turned it in. Comes in the original box from what it was described and sent to me so far, so it's just in a box inside of a box. So gonna go ahead and show you the rest of what I got here before we go into that. So this right here should be my backing plate, Lake Country Velcro backing plate. And in case you guys don't know what these are all for, most of the car gurus on YouTube and everything, they'll know what this is, but for some of you, hang on, I'm shifting the camera around a lot to get it out. Hang on. Alright, so sorry about that. So I have my camera on a weird angle tonight, so I have to face you guys downward so you guys can see everything, whereas I don't do that usually. I have it the other way. Alright, so I'm going to rotate you around. So anyway, that was the backing plate. So if you guys didn't see that, you can pause the camera anytime, and I know it picked it up, but it's a backing plate. It's the plate that goes on your polisher. And the other thing I got now is the main box that was on the table that you guys seen, so I'm going to rotate you around. So yeah, shout out to Connie Kempton from CLK, her handle for eBay. Everything came in a timely manner. I got the backing plate way in towards the middle of last week. This is, like I said, this is May 17th. I didn't get a chance to review it until just tonight on Sunday. I had ordered it middle of the week, and the backing plate showed up about 3 days before my polisher, and my polishing pads were ordered way after my my order for my backing plate, and the polishing pads, which are these guys right here, they had showed up literally like within a few days after I had placed my order from like a week ago for my my polisher. So she rushed everything out, but it was a multiple order, so 2 different orders that came from the same person. So again, I'm just giving her a shout, so thank you very much. It was very, very nice that you did that. So again, Connie, appreciate it. If you guys don't want me using your name, that's fine too, but since she didn't tell me, some people assume I have a site on YouTube, some of them don't, but I'm sure she's not going to mind. But yeah, you guys got to visit some people that you might run into on YouTube, and if I give a recommendation, they might be pretty good, so you got to give them a try. Okay, I'm going to rotate you guys around. So I got this box started. Okay, and as they said, Popular Things, it's Popular Things US, and it's a pawn shop. So as they described, very well packaged, has a lot of packaging in this, so we wanted to make sure it wasn't going to move. So they just put they just packed a very, very tight amount of wad of packing stuff in it. Okay, I'm just making sure you guys can see this. This is nothing really that fancy, but any detailer or anybody in the detailing deal for headlight restoration or paint correction, this is a great entry level. But I just don't like the new Bauer they have. So if you guys are seeing this for 2020, they have a Bauer edition that replaced it. I don't know why the hell, pardon my language, but I don't know why Harbor Freight did away with some of their Chicago branded. But my guess is because they're cutting a corner or two. I guess I'm going to get into that in one of my videos why I decided to make this jump to get it. Yeah, I did buy it used. I did buy it with some wear. I don't know how bad the wear is. That's why I'm looking at it right now tonight. But anyhow, it has been opened. So like I said, it was used. Someone else had it before me, and that was all specified when I went to buy it. Comes like pretty much the way it would come from Harbor Freight. And you guys are probably going to say, oh, you could get so much better and everything. But when you, like I said, if you get it for a good deal like I got this for, it's not so bad and doesn't come with that cheesy, godforsaken crap head that came with it. I'm not going to crank it up right now. I know it, like I said, I know it's got some wear. Like I said, I don't know how bad the wear is. And cool. So they did include a couple of things with it. They did include the washer for the head. I got a car driving by. Looks like maybe the brushes were replaced at one point. There's the brushes right there. And I don't think these came with backup brushes, so they might have done a brush swap. So this thing might have had some more wear than needed or noted, but as I said, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video from right here pretty much, but this is just one last look. I'll move my hand out of the way so you can see it. One last look at the machine, and it's nothing special. So it has some polish, it has some wear. The main highlights, I'll just go through it real quick. The main highlights of the tool, why I like it. Okay, well, the first major ones is when you take the tool apart. Apex, I think Dallas paint correction, he might have something about it. He might have spoke of it, but I know Apex talked about it, which is Brian. He's another painter and paint corrector for polishing on YouTube. And I think there's a guy who does tool reviews. It's a tool review video or something like that, and they all spoke about it. You do a breakdown on this tool. It has epoxy, it has a resin before that, where the armature is, and where the rotary dial is. So inside here you got the armature, and the rotary dial is this right here, where it controls how much speed you're dealing with here. That's the the rotary. And again, very important that they did all those things, because it keeps the windings, it keeps everything in check, and it keeps the vibration down so nothing can get as damaged as it could. The Bauer tool looks just like it. It's not the same. It only has resin. It doesn't have the epoxy job on it, or the epoxy touch up on it. So that's a big letdown for the tool. Like I said, other than that, then they did some shrink tubing and some heavier shielding on the wiring for this older tool, and on the newer tool it has less of that, so more vibration can get to the tool, jar it, maybe loosen a wire or two. And like I said, you take the tool apart, you'll see what I'm talking about. And everybody has already pretty much made a video or two on, like I said, Apex has done a video on it, and tool review video, I think it's tool review video guy or something, he's done one where he's compared the Bauer and the old school Harbor Freight, which was the slate bodied version, not the all red one like I have right now, with the new Bauer version, and it's night and day. The Bauer one is just not up to par. But like I said, I'm going to get into another video of that, but if you don't have the time to look at that, that's my main highlights as to why I bought the tool. I'm not going to take mine all apart and show you all the guts inside it, because there's been so many of the video of it. Sorry it's a little bit of a quick video tonight, but like I said, it's just I've been really busy over the weekend, so I haven't had a chance. But hey, you know, a 10 or 15 minute video is better than not, you know, posting anything at all, and giving you guys a little bit of content of what I have. So one last chance to see what I got. I got the tool, the hex wrench, instruction booklet, and I think it's the Platinum Edition. They said it was a Platinum Edition tool. Maybe it's not, but they said it was a Platinum Edition. Oh, sure, but maybe they have more than one of these that they're getting into here. No, I think it's just a regular edition Chicago Electric. But if it is a Platinum Edition, I don't know. But other than that, it's the better of the tools. So not necessarily better is going with the newest edition. Scotty Kilmer, another person I want to call a shout out on. He does a really good review on Harbor Freight tools. You can't cheap and go skimp on your price on tools, but at the same time you want to do a little bit of review, and he does say don't go cheap. You want to not go cheap at all. You want to, you know, add some money to your investment in your tool. I don't mean buy a replacement plan if you need to, if you want to do that, but do your homework on the tool and make sure you're getting the right tool, what you need, and making sure that it has a good review on it, and making sure if it's a new tool, it's been out for a little bit. I went and bought the Bauer after it's been out for a little while, and I'm still not impressed with it. They've got two versions of it. They've got a 6.5 something on the barcode, and it's the last two number digits are a 28 and a 29. I've looked at both of them, and I'm not impressed with either one of them. So like I said, I went with this. I'm going to go with this for a while. This will probably be this will eventually be my headlight correction deal, and I'll go from there with it. And if it holds up well, and which I'm sure it will, I'll keep a tab on it. I'll grease it like everybody says to do with any other polisher you get, and then you go from there with it. Then you just kind of if you wear out a brush or something, you wear out a brush or something, you know. But the motor will go for a really long time. Everything has epoxy and epoxy mod and everything on it. That it's not even a mod; it's what it came with. And that just keeps all the impurities and dirt and dust and everything down to a minimum, so it just collects on the surface. It doesn't go in there and embed itself and then ruin your tools quick. Not to ramble on about it, but that's, like I said, it's just a decent tool, but it's way better than what's on the market right now for the Bauer edition. And like I said, there's way better tools in this than what this is, but for the price point, what it does, how it operates, you really can't go wrong for the money. I had $75 in mine. I know some people will say, "Oh my God, that's a ripoff. You could have got it with a coupon." But like I said, you can't buy it anymore. This is 2020. You can't buy it anymore. And wherever you can get it, if you can buy it new, great, buy it new. If you can't, like me, I had to buy it used. I bought it secondhand. I'm taking a risk and seeing how it is and going from there. But as far as I can see, popular things, it looks pretty good. I'm going to do a little pause for the cause and see how this thing looks up as far as operation wise off camera. But as far as I can see, this looks pretty good. You get 1 through 6 speeds on it. I think 6 being 6,000 RPM or 5,800. Let me see what it says on the box. 6,400. So I was close. 2,000 to 6,400 oscillations per minute. That's in the cycle of the rotary. So the rotary's got a knob from 1 to probably 6 or 6.5 or something like that. So again, it's typical. It's a typical polisher for a dual action. And like I said, it's not the greatest, but it'll get you by. It's great. Does the job. As long as, I mean, I would like to have gotten it brand new myself, but I can't always get one brand new. And like I said, you can't get it anymore. Reason why? Chicago Electric was some of the better branded stuff they got. Now, I can't say that for everything they've done Chicago Electric, but most of the Chicago Electric brands are pretty good. So you do your homework on enough Harbor Freight tools, and like I said, you'll probably find yourself going to more Chicago Electric than most of the tools that they have that are power driven for the most part. But there's one last deal, and I guess that's my opinion. Now, my opinion may not be your opinion. You may think Chicago Electric sucks really bad, or it's junk. You got to pick and choose your stuff. You got to do your homework on it. This is one of the few tools I know has an exception. If you've never liked Chicago Electric, this is one of the tools you want to look at if you're going to want to do it. They also make a 7-inch long throw version. That's like a very modern version of this, but like the more modern versions that are out now, like a Flex or there's all kinds of different ones. That's a German one, but you have all these different ones like Adam Swirl Killer. You have Arupes. You've got griots. You got all these different ones that look just like the Chicago Electric version, and it's good. I don't think it stacks to either one of those kind of brands, but again, it's Harbor Freight. If you want something that's not going to break the bank and you don't have a whole lot of money to do it, I think that 7-inch one's pretty good too. But 6-inch is good. It's an in between version of that 7-inch that's a little bit longer. I have the old school orange body 7-inch, and it's a sander polisher. It's a sander. It's a dual action sander and polisher. And I'm going to tell you, I've had it since 2001 or 2, and it's the orange body, and it's a very very good tool. I've only used it maybe like a dozen times, and I'll tell you, to this day, I never had to replace a brush on it. Never used it very much, and what little I did use, it stood up very well. Very similar to this line, but it's not the orange body or the red body. It's the orange, which was way back. But that goes to show you get a good Chicago Electric tool, it's good. Not all of their tools are always up to par, but most of the Chicago Electric is pretty good if you want to give them a look. I can't speak on all of their tools, but I know the 6-inch one's pretty nice. So just going without saying, I mean, I've used many of their tools. Some of the stuff is hit or miss, but you got to do a lot of homework on it. Make sure it's what you want. Make sure there's a decent thing. Now, there's a lot of decent people out there in the old internet there saying how well this Bauer one is, and I'm here to tell you, along with a many load of other people, they will speak what I'm saying to you as well. If you want to follow me on this and you want to rate, comment, subscribe, I'm not going to force you to do that either. You do that as you wish, but I'm going to let you guys know. You want to waste your money on a Bauer? Go ahead. More power to you. It's identically the same tool, but they cut a very few amount of corners on it to make the same product with a lot of less product in mind, quality control, efficiency. So they skip a lot of things that this tool has, like I've spoke of with the epoxy mod, all those things. Tool on the outside looks just like this, but again, the difference in the tool is that the internals of the tool are a lot different. As far as when I say a lot different, it means same identical tool, same identical internals, but they did a lot of differences, like on the wiring, all the things I touched on, the wiring, the epoxy. They just put a resin wrap around the wiring on the armature. That's pretty much it. They just did a resin wrap. They didn't do the epoxy deal too. That's more insulation to that, keeping those windings wound and tight. That's not going to do anything for that tool after an amount of time. I mean, that epoxy can get heated up enough. As hot as this tool is, it gets warm, it gets hot sometimes. It also has a lot of vibration. It all adds up on the tool, believe me. So last shout out to I want to give a shout out to Harbor Freight too, and I really do like your Chicago Electric brand. I wish you guys would bring more of it back and not do away with it and just kick it in the corner like you have. You guys have a really good thing there, and hopefully you guys take word to this too, and you guys pass the word around if you get this video. And you viewers want to see it for yourself, see it for what you want. But I'm here to let you guys know, and I'm calling out a lot of detailers on my video tonight. Let you guys know, hey, I'm right behind everything you guys have said about it. It's a good polisher. I've had one other polisher just like this, a 6-inch, before the Bauer, and like I said, I got rid of it, and then I figured, well, I'll just get one again later on. Well, now you can't get it anymore, and it's like, great. So you don't know what you got till you get rid of it or you don't have it anymore. And it's not like, you know, you get rid of something from Harbor Freight, you're going to have it down the road. You're not going to have that luxury sometimes. They might do away with something. They bring something else in place of it. And this is one of those deals where they've made a tool that looks just like it, identical to it. You think you're getting the same thing, and you're not. So I'm here to let you guys know that. It's very important. But if you guys are interested in that for this tool, it's the Chicago Elec 6-inch from Harbor Freight. Go check it out. Search around on the internet, try to find yourself one. Good luck in trying to find it. If you can get it, they always pop up once in a while. Go grab one. If you buy it used like I did, just be ready to have some brushes on hand, maybe to get a brush swap in it if needed. Want to pack it with some grease, find some grease, do what you need to do to get it apart. You know how to do that. If not, there's many a video on how to do that. Do the grease trick in the head, and then just inspect to make sure everything's all good on it. That's what I'm about to do. You know, that's what I'm about to do with mine. So yeah, so stay tuned for that wideband going on the car for myself soon with my Mustang. And it's going to be it for this video, I guess, because there's not much else to really say about it. It was just a very basic unboxing, and got 3 things and just touching on it. And in case you guys want to see those pads one more time, these are just some of the pads I got. These are what they have. I got them all but the red one. They had a red one that you can't, I guess you can't get that anymore from Lake Country, but Lake Country's pretty good. They're right up there with, they say they're up there with Griot's, so Griot's is good. I'll give Griot's that. Griot's has got some good stuff. Griot's is good. If you're looking for a good Chinese brand, which I know a lot of guys are going to say, oh, you're hating, man, you don't need to put Chinese stuff like that on your vehicle, but I'll tell you, the SPTA, they're not bad. You got to keep up on them. You got to maintenance them. Make sure you keep them clean. Dallas Paint Correction, he's got a video on how to keep them clean. I mean, you could probably use the Dawn like he said not to use, but you just got to limit yourself on that because it's very concentrated. And yeah, like I said, the palm olive trick, so it's a good deal. But Stang 1981, another unboxing video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do what you need to do. If you want to post a good comment, post a good comment. You got anything negative you want to say? Doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm just gonna see what you guys say, and I'm just gonna keep watching and see what you guys want to post, and we'll take it from there. And another video. So, your boy Stang 1981. Another unboxing video. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.